Alright, hi everyone, this is the second time I think I'm recording this. First time this didn't record with audio for some reason. I'm looking at it now and I think it's recording with audio, so fun stuff. But effectively, I've failed my account this week. I was close to passing it, but unfortunately just went to my loss limit, so it is what it is at the end of the day. Recording this slightly late. I've had a busy weekend. Right. Lost the two trades. Had a trade on Monday I could have taken, but I was too busy, so I didn't actually get a chance to trade it. But yeah, I mean, news-wise, nothing too crazy except for Wednesday. Wednesday would have been the one and only day I would have taken a trade on because it's NFP. Everything else was tradable. So on Monday, now I'll try to do this slightly quicker, purely because this is my second time doing this. But right, we have obviously highs here. Oh, this is Tuesday. Monday, yeah. So obviously low here, got taken, formed another low, London session high, got swept, so now we're over here. Right, this is the hourly chart by the way. Right, inverse fair value gap right here. Right, entry on this, stop loss here, take profit here. Now, can aim for the lows here. Right, it does increase your R quite significantly. 5.21. Right, you can even aim for bodies if you prefer bodies. That gives you a free R. I prefer 1 to 2. Right, now the reason I missed this was I wasn't really paying attention at all, to be honest, because I saw this accumulation. I thought we would accumulate longer here. Right, I was also kind of expecting a fair value gap to form here, really. Right, mostly because it was day open that day. Right, I was expecting a potential reversal from there, but obviously didn't get that. Got it all the way over here. That would have put me closer to passing the account, but yeah, I mean, missed it, so now moving over to Tuesday, right, which is where we had this low here, got swept. Tuesday, I think I would have taken it no matter what, right. Fair value gap there, right. It was quick, nice, sharp, so for me this was perfect conditions, to be honest. 1 to 2, right, took me out, unfortunately, and then went straight to take profit. Right, now there's no inverse fair value gap here at all, unfortunately, to support the idea of going higher. But it is what it is, got stopped out. I would have taken this up anyway. Right, we only had, what is it, core retail sales and just retail sales. So, nothing too crazy, I would have taken this either way. Moving over to Thursday, not going to bother showing Wednesday because Wednesday was just this, right, because it was NFP. Right, now going over to Thursday. Thursday was where I blew the account. Right, I shouldn't have taken this trade at all. Right, if we move the hourly chart over to Thursday, obviously low here, low here, low here, all of that gets swept. Right, so I thought, well, can't really go too much further. Lower I don't think, right, we need to reverse at some point, but of course we didn't. Right, for some reason along this, I thought this was a fair value gap here. Didn't realise the wick was fully extended here. So, took 1 to 2, like that, got stopped unfortunately. Right, looking back at it, might have been able to get away with a long here, however, now because of my backtesting this here accumulation, I don't like it. Right, I would like it snappy, it needs to be boom boom, right, it needs to, effectively, if we are in a downtrend, and say the fair value gap to keep going down lower is here, I need the reversal to effectively be like this, right? So I need it to effectively be here, and we just instantly just go boom right past it, right? Whereas we are accumulating here. So again, I would have gotten stopped out here. Alright, now, at this point, I did fail the account, right? And I decided to start backtesting this like thoroughly with my own rules, right? So my idea now, before I purchase another funded account, is to effectively pass one on demo, if that makes sense. So I'll be keeping track of this myself through these videos as well as through Notion. I do also plan to publicly show the trading software I have created soon. However, I want to pass this account first before I start showing it off. Right? But less on that, more on this. Right. Well, we can see if I move over to Friday is obviously we have low here, gets taken, right? For me, the low is obviously a downwards candle followed by an up candle. So the lowest point between those two. As well as I think we do take that out. Yeah, we do. So this is our low. Going into it, our high would have been Asia's session high, which is all the way over here. Alright, which is where it slowly starts reversing from. But what we have is fair value gap, gets inversed, and then a simple 1 to 2. Right, there's a lot of ways this gets support to go up. Obviously, break structure, fair value gap, even the break, right? Reverses into the order block, right? Respects, I think, the breaker block body wise, I think. Yeah, so there you are. Even wick wise, it gets respected. So there's a lot of potential of this going higher. So I wouldn't have taken profits here. I wouldn't have moved my stop loss here. I mean, this would have been pretty close to take profit, but I would have wanted to see it perfect 1 to 2. But yeah, so currently on the account, technically I'd be up 2% right now. Need to get 2 more trades. Now, because it's what, Tuesday today? Alright, if I remove all the drawings. Right, it is this week. So bank holiday, won't be taking anything. Right, we did have a pretty clean setup, to be honest. I think I saw multiple, to be quite frank with you. So, where are we? Monday is here. So, obviously we have low. Oops. We have low here. Right, as well as it marks out PM session low for me. Right, but obviously fair value gap, don't take it. Nothing here, fair value gap. Right, but then this is another sweeping leg. Right, so for me, nice quick bang, that there, 1 to 2, very quick, very nice. Right, then we have day open. Alright, if you see, as well as we reverse into higher time frame order block to go down lower. Right, now do we have any fair value gaps within this leg? No, we have one here. It's the only one, which is something I realized. If this is the only one, most of the time, even when it goes out further, as long as it's followed by big candles, most of the time when it breaks, it will go to 1 to 2. Right, it's something I realized in the back testing, right? But again, this doesn't always have to be the case. Isn't always the case either, to be quite honest with you. Right, but yeah, I mean, the only one I would have taken was this, realistically speaking. But again, I will never touch a bank holiday, so we'll see how today plays out. But yeah, so for the time being, I am technically, if we up this up on my demo status, I am up 2%. So once this gets to 6%, right, I'm going to give myself roughly a month. So what is it? I would have taken the trade on the what is it, 13th? So on the 13th of next month, hopefully I would have passed this by now. I think my idea will be to go with Apex next as a prop farm, try out Apex. I know Apex is kind of harder to pass, but I mean, currently, I mean, it's harder to pass, yes, but I mean, kind of means if you pass, yeah, it's a bit better for you, shows you're better off passing. Right, I know technically they're seen as a gambling firm because I'm pretty sure you can pass within like a trade or two. Right, but obviously most of my trades go right to take profit anyway, or right to stop loss. So to me, even their drawdown rules as well don't really affect me because I'm in and out of trades, realistically speaking, within 10 minutes. So like yeah, 7 minutes here. So to me it don't matter as much. So yeah, that's been my weekly summary. I mean, up 2% on the demo, blown this, but yeah, what can I do? Is what it is at the end of the day. But yeah, catch you guys in the next one.